Well, we're now going to begin serving dinner, but I'd like to read out the table numbers. There's a certain order that, just to make it a little bit more organized. So I'd like to ask tables number 1, 2, 4, and 6. That's 1, 2, 4, and 6. Please stand up and proceed to the food point on my left. The hostesses will guide you as well. Tables number 1, 2, 4, and 6. You may proceed to the food point to begin serving the dinner. Glad to have all of you here this evening. I'm your host, Janet Ngogwa, and I think we're all here because we're travel and tourism enthusiasts. And on top of that, we know the potential that it holds locally, internationally for our students, and that last part is exactly why we're here this evening. This is a program that started many years ago in the United Kingdom. Kenya has become the newest member, and I think for that we deserve to give ourselves a round of applause. We're 11 partners in total, including Brazil, Jamaica, South Africa, and it's really changing the lives of young people around the world. The pictures that you've been seeing over there while dinner has been going on, those are the pictures that I took while I was hosting a travel show back in 2007. I feel very blessed to have had that opportunity to see my country, to see the potential, and it completely changed my view of the way we treat tourism, the way we look at it in this country particularly. There's usually a disconnect between how locals view tourism. They, a lot of the time, think it's really something for people from the West. Of course, they're always welcome, but it's now time to start involving everyone and just including them in the opportunities in the country. A lot of the time, they feel like if you're going into the hospitality industry in Kenya, you're either going to be a waiter or a tour guide, which is fine, but there's so many other things that you can do. Front office, back office, you can go into accounts, very many of them. So we are going to actually hear from some of the Kenyan students who have benefited from this program. I'd like to call upon Harris and Lorraine to come and give us their own testimonial and tell us what it's done for them, for their families, for the way they're looking at the future nowadays. And of course, a lot of the time, this is for children who come from vulnerable communities. They don't get a chance to travel around much. So this is another great chance for them to see the country. Lorraine and Paris, I'll just ask you to join me on stage. Let's give them a round of applause. How are you feeling?
Fine.
Good? Well fed?
Yeah. I'm Lorraine Gashambi Mogai. I'm 15 years old, and I school in Kamawa Girls in Moranga, and I was one who won last year in the GTP competition in the research shop.
About that, I mean, what is it that you did? What did you participate in to emerge the winner? Tell us a little bit about that.
The theme was on festival tourism, and we concentrated on Kikuyu festivals, which is amongst our tribe. And amongst it, we categorized it in the birth ceremonies, naming ceremonies, and ear piercing. And then did and all of them.
Okay, and it was exciting for you. It's the first time you've done something like that. How did you learn about GTTP Kenya?
It was it's a teacher who came and introduced the program in our school. At first, we took it just like in any other club because he introduced it as a club in our school. Then the competition came, then we decided we can just participate in it. Yeah, and then we matched as the winner.
Okay, let's hear from Paris as well. Why did you want to get involved in the program? What is it about it that made you think this is something that could change my life?
Okay. Tourism, my career is in tourism. I mean, I would like so much to work on a tourism sector. So that made me so interested to become part of that club of tourism.
Oh, so you've always been passionate about it? About tourism? You've always been passionate about it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And I understand that you traveled to a very exciting country. Could you tell us about that?
Okay, the country, It was a nice experience, but then
Where did you go?
plane for the first time. We went to Monaco, France, that is Monaco,
How
Monte
jealous
Carlo.
are we? How jealous are we? Wonderful.
Yeah, Monte Carlo. It's a beautiful place, it's a nice place, it's enjoyable. Yeah, it's a nice, and the hotel that went well managed. Yeah, it's a good hotel.
What was the highlight of your experience there? The one moment that you completely loved?
Okay, the food there was, yeah, that was one of my experience. The food there was so different from the one we are used to here in Kenya.
What's wrong with Kenyan food?
No, just that we are used.
It was
Like
something
that,
different.
yeah, it was so different. Like me, I couldn't eat some. Yeah. Yeah. I was unable.
Okay. Lorraine, what's the experience done for you? You traveled, you came back home. I'm sure you're looking at things so differently right now. How much has it changed your outlook on life?
Like at first, my mind is just concentrated on our borders, our Kenyan borders. I never thought that there was a wider part of the world. Just thought we were just naming different countries in the education system. But going there to Europe, boarding the plane for the first time, it was such an
Very proud of you. I just wish you'd call me to go to Monaco. All right, now we'd like to call upon Christian. Okay, let me get this right. Is it Dr. or Mr. Joseph Okello? Mr. I apologize for the mix-up. Before we hear our vote of thanks from the director of GTTP Kenya, Mr. Joseph Okello, I'd like to invite Shirley and Trina, if they're close by, to just give us their experiences. Could you please come on stage, ladies?
I went in 2009 to France and in 2010 to Munich in Germany. It was like mind-opening. I learned so much and I think I benefited in so many different ways and it's an amazing experience. I think it's a good idea, especially for like Kenyans. We need to explore, widen our border and stuff.
Right. Matilda, thank you for joining us as well. And what would you like to see change in Kenya with the way we look at tourism, with the way we look at travel?
I would like people to know more about tourism and the benefits of tourism, because when I went to Germany in 2010, we learned a lot about tourism and the benefits of tourism, because in Kenya it's not, young people don't really know what tourism entails, and so I would like that people everywhere get to know more about it.
Are you in a university now? What are you doing right now?
I'm in college. I'm doing an IT course and design also. Yeah, but I'll join university this year.
Are you hoping to pursue studies in hospitality, or are you still trying to decide?
I would like to travel, but I'm not really going to go into the tourism sector. But I would love to visit the world, because when I went, I got to know so much, and my perspective of everything, as it broadened how I think of everything.
Okay, Shirley, speaking to you earlier, I know you told me that you are actually pursuing studies in the hospitality industry. Could you tell us a little bit more about that? And had you always wanted to do it, or was it because of the program?
First of all, I've always wanted to do law, and lately many people have been doing law as just a course to enter. So one day we were at a hotel with my mom, and we were really keen on the service and what everything entails. So my mom told me, Shani, what do you think about if you join, hotel management? And we went back to GTTP and what it brought. So I think GTTP somehow influenced my thinking in the direction of wanting to take hotel management as a